version 2025.8.4 will take approximately 55 minutes to install. What is on this new version? Let's see. Minor fixes again. What the? Alright, I am in the Cybertruck 13.2.8 and we just got an update, bug fix, and it's really nice that Tesla is rolling out these bug fixes and updates. However, I am a bit antsy for an updated self-driving version, even though it's not happening. It is what it is. This thing is getting updated a lot. It's kind of like an Apple iPhone at this point. And today, I'm going to be doing something different. And check this out. We're at a stop sign and we're accelerating fast. So I am going to be using full self-driving in an accelerated mode. If you are looking to get to places, you live in California, everything is fast and high pace and you're in rush hour mode. Ooh, there's a person here. Why is the car freaking out? That's your job, Mr. Tesla. Right, I mean, it navigated fine, but I'm not sure why it was freaking out. There was a person delivering water anyhow. So we are going to do accelerated mode. And what does it mean? It means that you need to get somewhere fast. You cannot handle this granny mode and you need to move quickly. And all it is just hitting the accelerator. There I go, there I go. I simply hit the accelerator. I'm not driving, I'm just telling the car move quickly. And you can do that for the entire trip. And it's still very relaxing. You don't have your hands, you don't have to control the steering wheel. Look, I just pressed it a little bit just to go a little bit quickly. I'm not speeding down the lane, I'm just nudging it to go faster than normal. If I see there's an inconsistent speed, or I see that there's a gap and I might want to fill that gap, then I can just hit the accelerator. So this is basically how a normal Californian would drive. They would drive kind of fast. They don't want to sit still and they don't want to give up space. Everything is an opportunity. You just don't let people pass you up. So I'm going to be driving like that. However, the car is still going to drive. It's going to be in self-driving mode. And we'll see how that goes. See, the thing is that, like right here, I can switch lanes. I'm not that fast. I mean, the car doesn't react that fast to a lane change request. But there you go. I pressed the accelerator, and there are some downsides to this type of driving. You'll see that the car will occasionally freak out because it's gotten too close. It's going to ask you to take over. I mean, I thought it would happen right now. I kind of did that on purpose. It didn't, but you can see the reasoning to that, because maybe you're exceeding the speed that the Tesla wants to handle. And you're doing it on a consistent basis. So there is that potential that the car is going to ask you to get out of this mode. But let's just say I'm in the mode right now. I'm pressing the accelerator. I'm staying close to the car in front of me. Look, I'm just gonna fill up this gap because this car is ultra fast. And even trying to fill up this gap, somebody else filled up this gap. However, I'm not far behind either. So this is what I call FSD accelerated. And if you want to have the safety and you want to have the speed at the same time, this is kind of the best of both worlds. You do have to get involved a little bit. However, it's not a lot, considering that the car is still driving for you, it's still signaling for you, and then it's going to turn for you. But if you just want to go a little bit faster, you know the weak points of this self-driving, like when you're stuck at stop signs, making a left or making a right from a stop sign, That's where it can struggle. At these lights, it's generally good, but you can definitely improve it. But you know, turning left, it's not gonna be an object at all. So upcoming, there's gonna be a lot of stop signs here. I'm just gonna press the accelerator because I want to stick to this guy, and let's just pass him up because we can. Okay, so accelerated mode, I'm pressing on the accelerator, and then I'm letting the car take over the rest. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm staying within the speed limit. However, I want to accelerate faster. Look, there's lights up here. I don't want to get caught in the yellow. Oh, well, that one turned yellow. So that's a good reason why you want to do this, because you don't want to get caught up in the lights. Sometimes you get caught in those stoplight loops, and it gets really annoying. And this is how you can try to combat it, just by constantly hitting the accelerator, driving faster than the Tesla normally does. And so we'll get to some news since we're at a slow part. And so there was an article right here that Elon reposted. Lidar is a fool's errand, and Lidar is doomed. That was in 2019. He predicted that. I don't have the full reasoning here. I can't just play back the entire video. And his reasoning is I believe it's fairly simple. You would think it's because of the cost, and the cost is certainly a factor. But I spoke about it in another video, the previous video, and that's the inverse square law. The inverse square law of how Lidar works and projects those beams or light. When you project in like a 3D sphere, you have the inverse square law that you have to deal with. That means that the projection power and the reflection power is severely diminished as the distance goes. I mean, it loses, there's a factorial factor in it, and it loses quite a bit the further away it goes. So at close distances, Lidar would work great. At further distances, it wouldn't work at all. As opposed to vision, with my eyes, with my vision, I can see all the way up to the freeway, way up there. That is like a kilometer away, like half a mile away. I can see that with my vision. There's no way Lidar can work that well, unless it's like very powerful. Okay, so because of the way it works, that's probably why Elon moved away from it. Lidar's been around for a while. It's not new, and it's always had those deficiencies, and that's just the nature of the inverse square law. Okay, so I don't need to go into that much further. I need to focus on pressing the gas and illustrating going faster. Okay, so like here, I'm trying to get over. I'm trying to get over to this left lane. I can't even do that, but at least I can stay close to this car in case it turns yellow. The car doesn't want to turn to that left lane because it has to turn right up here. So the most I could do with this accelerated mode is just stick to this car in front of me, like white on rice. And that's what we're doing. We're just sticking to them. I could get over that lane, but I won't be able to turn and merge. So, and we're gonna be turning very soon. It's almost there. And once we get there, then I'm going to move on quickly in this accelerated mode. See this car right here, just turn to the right. We're gonna pass them up because that's what we're gonna test out. Hopefully we can pass them up. There they go to the right. So that's because with the help of me pushing along. Oh, speed bump. Ooh, man, the car slowed down because I accelerated too fast. I'm just keeping very close to this car in front of me. So if you need to get somewhere fast and you don't have time for full self-driving, consider this. Just punch the accelerator where you think full self-driving has deficiencies. They're not really deficiencies, it's just over conservative. Look, it's just stopped and it's waiting, and I'm okay. So this car's fast. I caught up in no time. Here it is. I'm back to this location again. I'm getting ready right here in advance because I have to park. Costco is apparently very crowded already, and it's a weekday. I wasn't expecting it to be this crowded, and look, there's too much gap here, so I'm just gonna force the car to get closer. Stop sign, it should make a left. Alright, then make another left up there. Okay, so I speeded up a lot, and yeah, it's going into parking very well. So this is kind of a free-for-all because at this parking spot there's no visible lanes. There's visible signs. It's going a bit slow, so I'm gonna rush it because that's what this is all about. I'm gonna rush it some more. I want a good parking spot. So now I'm close enough that I shouldn't be rushing. You know, as a normal human driver, you don't want to rush this close into the parking lot. I'm practically there already. There's people walking in my way, and this man doesn't seem to want to leave out of my way, and now he's gone. And this lady, I shouldn't really. This lady is right here. I knew it. So we are gonna wait for her. I'm gonna reverse very fast so that the car behind me cannot steal my spot, and then I will get in. And now you've seen the demonstration of accelerated mode. Oh shoot. This lady. No good, lady. No good. What are you doing? Okay. Are you crazy, lady? That's not the right way to drive. Okay, so there's people everywhere. I'm just gonna turn on parking mode. And the car's gonna have to decide. Are you gonna run over that lady? Oh, the lady stopped. Thank you, lady. She knew better. This unreliable Tesla might run her over, so she stopped, and we're moving at a decent pace. I'm gonna press the gas a little just to move a little bit quicker. And that is accelerated mode. Single shot, we are good. How about that? Anyhow, I hope you guys learned something. Found a little trick about how to move quickly and effectively. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. See you in the next one. Take care.